And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just say me who the America dynamic what Friday. Everybody shout for me. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just say me who the America dynamic what Friday. Everybody shout for me. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just say me who the America dynamic what Friday. Everybody shout for me.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. Good morning to you. Good day to you. This is yours truly, Mr. O. I know I've been missing, right? Yeah, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So it is what it is. We are back. Thank you all for those who reach out to me asking about how I'm doing, why they are not seeing me on YouTube. Well, I'm here. And today is Friday, so you know how we do it on Friday. We mix up everything. Anything you want to ask, anything that is on your chest, let's rag it out. I have a few minutes on this video before I get to my destination, so we can have that conversation. All right? It's very, very important. This week has been a very good week. We've talked about a few things, and America voted. America has spoken. It was a resounding victory for the president-elect, and it's business as usual. Everyone is going about their business. I mean, those who are doing postmortem and trying to analyze why they won and why they lost, everyone is, doing their own thing. But the nation has quickly healed in the face of it, and everyone is moving on with their business. And as I told you, to understand America is to understand how every businessman runs their business. So if you have that understanding, and you have that heart, and you have that conviction, you will not have heart pains at all right, with things that they do. America will not do things that will benefit anybody except them. Yes, if it doesn't benefit them, you know they're not going to do it. So don't sit there. And I heard people sharing things on Facebook and TikTok, and the president-elect made it clear it is not going to be fanfare, dashing of money to any nation anymore. So you guys have to brace yourselves. You need to also come out with a plan. They have a plan. What do you have? I keep asking our people. You guys complain about China, you complain about America, you complain about everybody. They had a plan. They have a plan, and they are working with a plan. What do we have as Africa? What plan do we have? It's as simple as that. If we have a plan to harness our own, to trade among ourselves, to make sure that the youth are taken care of, in this boom of IT, everyone is benefiting. Yes. What is the plan of our leaders or our misleaders to actually harness the strength of the youth, all right, on the continent, whereby everyone will benefit? People are doing their own things in their own small way. Trust me, I've seen some massive and good things happening all over Africa, all right? In Kenya, in Uganda, Rwanda, people are doing amazing things. In Ghana, in Nigeria guys are doing amazing things in IT, in whatever sectors they are. But is that enough? That is the question I keep asking. Is that enough? Is it enough? Can we do more? Yes, we can do more. Yes, we can do more. So it is very simple. These superpowers, they have a plan. What do you have as a non-superpower? Africa is a superpower in its own strength. But are they able to harness the power? No, they are not able to. They are not able to hold on to that and deal with it as they are supposed to. Okay? So it is up to us to decide. how we want these changes in the world happening. Botswana having beautiful president, they are inaugurating. I saw the inauguration pictures. I mean, very wonderful. And I must say that yes, that is a youthful president. That is what we are talking about. A time has come where certain aged people have to go, then a fresh breath of youth must be born in almost every country. And Botswana has started that to show the way. Is it Botswana? Yeah, I think, yeah. So let us all put in our best, do our best. Let us involve ourselves in the leadership systems in our nations. And I mean, you never know. You never know. All right. Abubakar, assalamu alaikum. Let me give some shout outs. Africa has no development plan. Well, it is time we start that development plan. It is time. Thank God it's Friday. Facebook user. Hey, is that your name? Facebook user. I've never seen you. Well, and you have no picture too. Freaking Funky Friday. Yeah, it is Freaking Funky Friday. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Even though this is my first time of seeing you. Facebook user. Okay. Let us create a plan. And apart from the nation having a plan, I keep asking you, the listeners, what is your plan? A new president will be elected in most African countries this year. Okay? It is going to be for 4 years. Some are going to be for 8 years. But on the average, it's 4 years per term, right? Even America has voted. So for the next 4 years, what is your plan? What is your plan for the next 4 years? By the end of the term of the president in your country, the first term or the second term or whatever, you should have done something for yourself. So start now. Put a plan in place. Yes, put a plan. Oh, Prince, all right. Put a plan in place. Tell yourself, before this president will leave office, this is what I want to achieve. So at least it can be a benchmark to measure your success or to measure your deliverables or whatever. All right? You can use that as a benchmark, as a measuring tool. You set a goal, it must be measurable. That's it. Rasta. It must be measurable. It must be measurable. So let's all sit down, analyze us. Even if you don't have any plan, make sure, because by the time your president will finish their first term, you should have, even if you were going to university, you should have completed a degree, right? It's 4 years. So if you don't have a degree and you keep complaining, you sit there, complain, talk. The 4 years will come and you don't have degree. And so when they are calling for those with something that they can use to help them, you don't have it. And you will still continue to be complaining. Prince. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. Facebook is not showing you. It's just a Facebook user. Are you in jail? Have they put you in jail or something? Yeah, I think Facebook has a funny way of doing things these days. So you should be able to design a plan for yourself. 4 years. I can finish my degree in 4 years. I can finish my master's in 4 years. I can start my business and grow it in 4 years. There's so many things that you can come out with as a person. So it is your responsibility to do that. It is your responsibility to do that, even if your leaders are not doing anything. All right? Yeah. And as a teacher, I keep saying it. A lot of things are going to change. Watch this space. A lot of things are going to change. The policies, every president have their policy. Yes, America has their general policy, their grand policy, But every leadership, every president has a direction they want to take. So yes, the national plan will be there, they'll be executing it, but they may have to do certain policy changes. And you see, that is where, so they have a plan for education. They are not going to change it, but there are some policies within that education sector that will be changed. And that is where it will affect you. Is that okay? That is where it will affect. If schools are not getting funding, it's going to affect you, because which school district do you want them to sponsor your visa if they don't have funding? So if the school district doesn't have funding, it's definitely going to affect you. If the school district doesn't have the money to pay for your visa sponsors to bring you, definitely it will affect you. If you are a student and the school doesn't get funding, they don't have any way of generating funds. Now you realize that the scholarships are going to go away, or they are not getting any scholarships from the industrial people or the industry. It means the scholarships are going to be reduced. They'll be giving more partial scholarships. They'll be giving more, half scholarships. That way, you need to what? Augment their effort. So the dynamics are complex. The dynamics are complex. So a lot of people need to sit down, re-strategize, and do things right and quick. Do things quick. Immigration laws, immigration rules are changing by the day. Policies are changing by the day. And I can promise you, the first 100 days of any new president, they want to prove a point, right? They need to prove a point to the people who elected them that, hey, we are going to do this, and we promise to do it, and we are going to do it. So there'll be a lot of quick, and America and all these places, they don't create a policy and it takes effect. The moment they create it, it takes effect right now. Oh yeah, the moment they create a policy, it is taking effect immediately. So think about it. If you have been sitting on your decision making, well, and make sure you redesign it, because it's going to change. Yes, it's going to change. Your policies or your plans are going to change, because as the policies change, things will definitely affect you. If they are reducing the number of visas they give now, definitely it will affect your visa application. Is that not it? It will definitely affect your visa application. If they are reducing the number of students, foreign students that are allowed into the US, definitely it will affect those who want to come as students. If Canada is thinking that, hey, we are going to close our borders, it's going to affect your application. Is that okay? So there's a ripple effect in every policy change that will be, everyone will feel it. If you're a business person and US is saying that, hey, we don't want to do business with these countries, it means it's going to be affected. It will definitely affect you. Is that okay? So you need to think. You need to be smart enough about things that you plan to do. The time is now. Do it now. Apply now. Get your school now. Come and teach. Yes, the schools have money now they can use to bring in teachers up to next year, which I believe. But beyond next year, I don't know, unless there is no major policy change. Because I've read some documents that point to that fact, or that point to that direction, that there'll be a lot of major educational policy changes that will affect funding to the school districts. And once that is affected, it means you as a teacher, you as a student, there'll be little ripple effects here and there. Is that okay? Especially teachers. I'm speaking to the teachers more now. So you have been putting off that transcript evaluation. You have been putting off that application. There are people that I tell them to do this application like 4 years ago. They didn't pay attention. They never heed to my advice. They were like, okay, now there's a new sheriff in town. Things are going to turn the other way. Who are you going to blame, me or your ancestors? No, you don't have to blame anyone. You got yourself to be blamed because you decided to wait and sit on the fence. You've been planning to go to school for how many years now? No. See? Now that there's a new sheriff, and if the new sheriff brings their rules and say, hey, in my town, this is how we do it, then you'll be getting angry, you'll be getting pissed off. Why is this sheriff doing this? The sheriff wants to keep the people safe. So the sheriff has to do things that will benefit his people. All right. Prince, Canada with immediate effect have stopped time visitors visa with multiple entry visas to passports validity. Oh, really? Single entry based on a lot of factors before being issued are rolling out. Oh, really? Oh, what's that? Why are you messing up? Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. So at first they normally tie the visitor's visa to the validity of your passport. Yes. So if you have 10 years left in your passport, you have you'll be given 10 years visa. Yeah, that's what Prince is saying. If you have 5 years left in your passport, you'll be given 5 years. So now they've stopped tying into it and they are just giving you, well, that is it. Changes are coming every day. Changes are coming every day. So those who used to wait, yes, if you have a fresh passport, guaranteed you'll be given 10 years. That's it. I understand it now. Yeah, because when I applied, I had 10 years. So that was what they gave me. So that's what they gave me. They gave me 10 years straight. Yeah. And I heard UK is also now giving e-visas or something, electronic visas, effective for January or something. Yeah, so things are changing. I mean, people are just changing stuff every day. Things are changing every day. It is upon us to decide and make sure that we flow with the change. No one is going to wait for you. No one is going to ask you anything. You will have to decide what you need to decide on. All right? Okay. So that is it. For the teachers who have not applied, well, I'm still urging you, I'm still encouraging you. Applications, people are being sent their interviews, people are doing their things. This weekend, if possible, we'll be doing one hot seat. If possible, I'm looking at the possibility of doing one hot seat this weekend. Yes. I have somebody who sent me an email that he's ready for the hot seat. So I'm just going to just call him, hey, are you ready in the next 2 hours for this interview? Let's see how ready the person is. Okay? And let's do the interview. It will be back to back. It will be back to back. And let's see how ready you are yourself. Okay, how ready you are as a teacher who is yearning or who is willing or preparing to come here. Oh yes, I've done my part. I have seriously done my part. I won't lie to you. I've done my part. Guys, hold on. All right, sorry about that. I needed to take that call. All right, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I've done my part. I'm still doing my part, and I'll continue to do my part. It is up to you to decide to either take it or leave it. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. You either take it or leave it. I'm not going to force anybody because the days that we used to encourage and force people are over. Because somebody told me, listen, if you keep giving them the advice, you keep encouraging them, and it fails, they will blame you. Okay, but if it works, they don't even come to give the appreciation or the thanks to you. Yeah, they don't show gratitude. Yes, they don't show gratitude when it works. But if it fails, they want to blame you. The same way somebody tried blaming me for her predicament and I collapsed that Telegram page because she was I mean, you went for your own loan to do credential evaluation. You see, that is the irony of the whole thing. You as a teacher, you cannot even raise a simple $190 or even less than $200 to do credential evaluation. It's a big deal because that is a whole month's salary for you, which you have not saved up to. But at the end of the day, they want to blame you that you told them to do evaluation. I said, no, I didn't tell you to do evaluation. The evaluation is a requirement as part of the application process. So if you decide not to do it, it's up to you. Yeah. But if you want to blame me, you want to cry because you went for loan to do credential evaluation and you didn't get the school, what kind of whack thinking is that? What kind of whack thinking is that? And you want to blame the person who tried to encourage you or to show you the way? Well, it's your own headache, and I'm not going to carry that burden. I've moved away from that. So, guys, I'll leave you here. I'm almost at my destination. The person is calling me, and we have to do this interaction again. Okay? We have to do this interaction another time. Maybe over the weekend. Let's talk. Maybe let's do a Q&A. It's been a long time we did some live question and answers, right? Let's do one. Maybe let's do one tomorrow. First thing in the morning or mid-morning. Let's do one. Let's interact. Let's see what are the challenges that you have, what we can do. All right? Prince, thank you. Thank you for engaging. And have a great and a wonderful day and a weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Bye.